Right, well, hi there guys, welcome to another episode of On the Bank Angling. I'm at Spires today. It's a venue we fished in the past for perch. I did head out to Creedy to fish for carp, but the place was full. It's fishing well, so that's why there's lots of people there. So I just thought, I'll carry on up on the road up to here. I'm gone on the specimen lake, or the larger lake at Spires. You know, there's a lot of carp in here, and surprisingly I've turned up and there's fish all over the surface. Just what you want to see in early spring. So I haven't brought the kind of gear that I need really, so I'm just using my normal carp rods. I'm just going to free line bits of bread out to them and we'll see what we can catch. If I'm catching lots doing that, I'll switch onto a different tactic and try zigs out and show you a bit about zig fishing. Hopefully we get a few that way as well, but looks like I stand a good chance because there's fish everywhere. So right, let's get on with it and get one caught. That didn't take too long. Big fish, but it's good stuff. Actually a bit bigger than I thought. The mark. Right then guys, there we go, first one. It's got to be close to £10 that one, not a bad start at all. Nice looking fish, absolutely mint condition, and yeah, first cast of the day, and I'm hoping it's going to be the first of a lot more. There's a lot of fish about, so yeah, slipping back and see if we can get your bigger brother, shall we? Cracking start. Hi there guys, so yeah, just slip that fish back. The spot where I've caught it, they sort of moved away from it, even though there's a lot of fish in here, they've moved off it a bit. So what I find best in fisheries like this that are really prolific, you can either just put in absolutely loads of bait and draw the fish to you, or if you've got it's relatively quiet today and me and only one other person on, so I've baited up pretty much this whole bank, so I can just literally move up and down, target them if I want. The water, as you can see, the water's really coloured due to all the rain that we've had. So if I want to catch a big one, I'm going to have to be patient and see if I can see one feeding and lower on its head, or just play the numbers game. But yeah, we'll see. One going for that bit of bread out there now. Right, let's get back to it and get another one. And again. And better fish than last time. Good double this one. It's fighting well. Can't really move him too much. Right, let's get him in and I'll show him to you. Oh, here we go, guys. Second fish, and this one is a proper belter compared to some of the fish I've been seeing. Proper unit. It's got to be about 15, I reckon. I haven't weighed him. Look at that. What a chunk. What an absolute beast. It's kicking off. Absolutely epic battle as well. Look at that. It's not bad for a second fish in a short afternoon session, is it? So that's sweet. Nailed a bit of bread when I put it on his head. Yeah, there we go. We'll slip this one back. A few more people have turned up now. Maybe it's the thing up here to just come here for the evenings. Looks like it. Ideal. Right, sweet. Let's get this one back. Out you come. Out you come. Out you come. There you go. Back to the depths. Right then, guys, so some of the fish have moved quite a long way across towards the island over there. And you often find that once you've caught a few, they're obviously really confident at the start, but no one's here. And then once you've caught some, get a bit more wary and they push into areas where there's less disturbance. So do have a way of getting around it. And it's really hard to cast one of them little bits of bread over there. So what you do is you make the bread sausage, which you squeeze your bread on as normal, hook it in the crust, squeeze it on as normal, and make a sausage down your line. Now, obviously the bigger the bit of bread you use, the further you'll be able to cast it. You don't want to make it too wet, like you would normally if you were freelining a bit of bread. Just give it a quick dab and cast it out. You just want to cast this dry, whack it over there. Sometimes it flies off, so this could end up with me looking rather stupid, but I've caught a lot of fish doing it. It means you can cast quite a long way and they just suck it all down in one go. So let's give it a go. Out there. When you're fishing at this distance, something sucked it under them. The trouble is when you're fishing at this distance is you end up with a big boat in your line. Here we go then, guys. Just a little one this time. I was wondering how long my luck with the size of fish would hold out, but third one. Very lively. Very lively. There you go. Just a little one that time. 3 or 4 pound. Sticking his fin up for you, look. Slipping back, third fish, good going. Probably about 4 or 5 casts, so absolutely ideal. Right guys, just a quick tip for baiting up when you're fishing like this. Try not to put too much bread in. You want them you want the fish mooching about, looking for pieces of bread as they go. You don't want them to just be sat up there constantly trying to get the same bit of bread. So try and keep the bits fairly small. If you're worried about getting them out far, break up a load of bits of bread into small pieces like that. Squeeze them together really tight as a ball. And when you lob that out, see when it hits the water it'll break up and the little bits will be there, but it means you can get the distance. So yeah, but really, if you can, keep them in as close to the bank as possible. It makes them a lot easier to catch and you can pick the size of fish that you want. Just a little tip there. Now I'm going to get back to it. Right guys, got another one. Took a bit longer to get in this time. Had to cast quite across the far side and they kept smashing my bread apart, so it's a bit of a pain. That's the hook out. It's a smaller one again. Another common. I don't know if anyone else fishes here. Put in the comment section below if there are any mirrors in here, I'm not sure. But yeah, they're all commons. They're all absolutely mint condition. For somewhere that gets fished quite a lot, I mean, this one's got a tiny bit of damage, not much. But yeah, they're absolutely mint little fish, and this is a lush lake. Absolutely brilliant surroundings. So yeah, I'm going to enjoy the rest of the afternoon. I won't show you all of them now, but I've seen, just there you go, that's how prolific it can be. I'll show you some bigger ones, hopefully, if we can get one. There's a nice koi out there, so right, we'll see if we can put you back and go get your bigger mates and your more colourful mates. Cheers guys. This ghosty here absolutely loves the taste of this dorrito, but he just can't take it. Coming back for another go. I love the taste of the Doritos. So there you go, put some sweet chilli on your bait. Right then guys, I've had 2 more fish, 2 small commons again. My swim looks a bit of a mess because I've been frantically tying up stuff for zigs. The fish are still feeding. It's just I've only got 2 slices of bread left, so I'm going to save them for stalking a real big one out hopefully, and I've just put the zigs out now. It's not as deep as I thought. I mean, the other one's only fishing, the one out by the island's only on the right hander, only fishing about 4 foot and it's on the surface, so that one needs shallowing up. This one down here, in underneath the tree here, it's probably about 4.5, 5 foot. So we'll see if we can get a take. I haven't had a take on one yet. I would have thought it would have gone pretty quickly, but nothing yet. I'm sure we will get one on a zig, and then I'll show you what they look like. Well guys, as the lights going, I'm in again. Yeah, another feisty little common. Tell you what, if you want a bend in the rod, this is a place to come. I've lost count of the amount of fish I've had now. It's in double figures. Look at that. No, we're not. God, he's going well. And they fight like crazy as well. I'm on my last slice of bread now, so there won't be many more. Get this one in the net. It's only a little one again. And then see if we can stalk another one out just before we go. Wow. There we go guys, another Spires Lake common. All together different shaped fish from the others I've been having. Some of them have been really long and lean with big heads and big mouths, and this one's got a really tiny mouth. It's actually what we'd call a parrot mouth. Now some people will make you believe that that's from them feeding on a hard bottom, but that is a load of shit. So yeah, this is one that's been caught a few times. Still, he's immaculate. It's immaculate along its scales. It's just a shame about its mouth. It's the first one I've had like that. You're going to get it in any fishery which is fished a lot. I've had a cracking day, absolutely loads of fish out, and yeah, really enjoyable start. Early spring carp fishing, what more do you want? Let's get him back. Right then guys, down the shallow end of the pond now, and as you can see, not as much happening as there was earlier. I've had a lot of fish into double figures. The sun's going down now, soon be time to pack up. Can tell you one thing, the zigs were an absolute write-off. No idea what went wrong there, but they wouldn't go near them. I could see them swimming past them, as well as you can see, because the water's really murky. I fished the zigs right up on the surface, then pulled them down a couple of inches, and yeah, still nothing happened. So bizarre, nothing wanted the zigs, but it's good fun walking around and stalking them out on bread anyway. Well guys, this is getting ridiculous now. This one hooked literally right down here next to the bank. I've got the place to myself now, everybody's gone home, and yeah, just walking along and stalking, and yeah, managed to get in a few fish right out the side, so hopefully get that on camera for you in a minute. Get this one in. This one looks like it'll be a mid to low double, so a bit bigger than the previous, probably a previous 6 or 7 I've had. Right, well, here we go guys. Like I said, a bit bigger than oh, chill out, chill out, chill out, chill out. Yeah, so there we go guys. Like I said, a bit bigger than what I've been catching the last few fish. So this one's probably about 12-13 pounds. Another one with a bit of a dodgy mouth. So the last two have had a bit of mouth damage, but the others have been absolutely immaculate. So yeah, it's the lights going now. Just stalking them out the edge on bread, really good fun. So if you're looking for a fishery where you just want to get loads of action, Spires is a place to come. I normally come here fishing for perch. It's the first time I've ever fished it for carp, and yeah, I'll be back just to get some runs, to be honest, and get some bites. So absolutely ideal.